chichimubatsira tanayo faster mupurunzo pesa zise zvinhu zviri kumacouch moklina macouch Come on. And you're in the live. Some say you know it's not gonna. Yeah? Anzi? It's not. That's what I'm buying. Must be safe and Asan, I know what drink of pizza. Sana. Mine in the live. Okay guys, hello, welcome, it's DC. Today we are going to be looking at analysis and some free signals, and what we're also going to be doing today is this. Let me pause this. We'll be looking at some of these analyses, but we will be mainly focusing on Deriv synthetic indices. So we'll look at VIX75 and other volatility indices. Then yesterday, we want to also do a follow-up of the analysis that we did yesterday and see how those signals, how these signals are performing. So if you're watching us on TikTok, please make sure you follow us and you also like this video and you also share. Tap on your screen if you're watching us on TikTok. Then if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, you like, and you share this video. So we talked about VIX75. So before we embark on today's video, let me just check if everything is okay on YouTube. Then we can start. Guys, for those who are watching us on TikTok, you can also visit our YouTube channel. It's David Chokumanyara. That's our YouTube channel. I'll also put the link in the description so that you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you follow us on TikTok. I'm also going to put the links. Guys, today we've started our Black Friday promotion. So that's another important note. That's another important word. Information that you need to know, guys. We have started our Black Friday. It's up to 50%. Not saying that everything is 50%, but some items are 30, some items are 40, some items are 60%, some items are 50%. So you are also free to visit our website. This is our website. It's www.dcfxtrading.com. That's our website. So this is our website, guys. We are running a promotion on our website. We have different tools. We have tools for Deriv synthetic indices, your boom and crash, your volatility, your step, your jump, and we also have tools for Forex, NAS 100. Those are well-known indices. We also have for gold. We have a lot of trading tools and trading robots. So let me just take a tour of what we have. You can see there are some amazing discounts that we have on our website, guys. So this is the last promotion that we're going to have for 2025. The next promotion is going to be next year in February, around 9, when we'll be celebrating DC's birthday. So take advantage of this promotion. We have different assets. We have trading robots. We have strategies. We also have indicators. There are so many trading assets. Those who are in our Telegram groups and the WhatsApp group, we recently shared robots. These Kerdoskopos EAs, trading EAs, but this one is an indicator. These are the robots that we gave, and there was a trial version. It's ending tomorrow, so you can also join our Telegram group, download these trading robots and test them. So we gave these ones a trial version for at least a week. People were testing these robots. So if you're interested in some of these trading tools, you can also join our Telegram group and a WhatsApp group, and you can get these amazing trading tools. Okay, back to business. So yesterday we talked about VIX75, and I said there was a formation of a head and shoulder pattern. There was a formation of a head and shoulder pattern. That's what we talked about yesterday. And like what we anticipated, the neckline was broken, and you can see the retest is what is currently taking place. So what we are anticipating is this: from this neckline, price is likely going to reverse. Okay, I think I'm loud and clear. Okay, from this, I think we talked about this yesterday. Those who were watching this live yesterday, I think you can agree with me that this is what we talked about. We said there was a neckline and there was a head and shoulder pattern, and the neckline was broken. And now, what we're waiting for, we want a signal now. That's another thing. If you're trading these chart patterns, you need to make sure that there is confirmation. Confirmation comes when for this pattern, the head and shoulder pattern, we need a break of the neckline, which is taken place, and now price has dropped to make a retest. But we're not yet sure that price has made a retest. But this is the area which we're interested in. So we're going to go to the H1, and we want to see the price action, the candlesticks formation that are now taking place when price has returned to our area of interest. So we are closely monitoring how the candlesticks are forming at this particular area here. So I'm going to drop down to the 30 minutes time frame. If you are going to get a pin bar, if you're going to get a bullish pin bar, which is a hammer candle here, we'll be ready to buy. Or we can use our DC entry model, the DC entry technique that I talked about yesterday, when we said when prices return to area of confluence, you wait. So what we'll do is this. I talked about this. You can go to the 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame. What you want to see is this. You can use it on any time frame. For example, if you want to use the 15-minute time frame, what you want to see is this. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame, yes, we are having a hammer candle, but this is not a strong signal. If the next 15-minute candle engulfs this candle, we know that we are ready to move upwards. But we're going to wait for the next 15 minutes. Then we'll check how the 15-minute time frame candle is going to close. So that's one. But I wanted to talk about our entry technique. So using our entry technique, when price is retained to our area of need, we said we can go on the lower time frame. And what you want to see is this. One, we want to buy. So we were supposed to get an engulfing candle. This green candle was supposed to engulf this bearish candle here. And then the next candle was also going to be bullish. But this didn't take place. This shows that we don't have strong bullish momentum for price to push upwards. So using our entry model, we're not going to buy here. We need a strong bullish candle that tells us that price is now ready to move upwards. So basically our entry model, we want one, the bearish candle, then it must be engulfed by the bullish candle, and this next candle must also close bullish, then we can buy. But we do this on the lower time frame. So now for us, we're just going to monitor the 30-minute time frame and VIX75. Then if we get a good signal here, probably a bullish pin bar like this, what is taking place here, this is showing this week here, the lower week is showing that this price has been rejected to push downwards. So there's a likelihood that price can now reverse and move upwards. So what you normally see is this. Price can, I think from here, if we get a good signal here, price will start moving upwards. So our first target is going to be this particular area where we have 48,886. That's our first target. Then our next target is going to be this particular area here, which is going to be 51,658. Those are the targets that we have. How did I come up with these targets? So when you're trading the head and shoulder pattern, when you're trading the head and shoulder pattern, you measure from the neckline to the head. You measure from here to this particular area here. This becomes your profit target. When price is retained to this particular area here, like here, somewhere around this particular area here, that's where we have our take profit. So our final take profit is going to be here. So this is our TP2. So this is TP2. So we're currently analyzing VIX75. Then this is going to be our TP1. The recent swing high is going to be our so when it comes to, according to the head and shoulder pattern, the stop loss must be placed below this shoulder. Some will say below this head, but I think the right shoulder here is okay. Placing our stop loss here, our entries here is okay. Sometimes price can even drop further and come to this pattern. You know, there's a possibility, but I wouldn't think price would do that. Okay, we are on the 8-minute time frame. So you can place your stop loss here, and you can see. So with me, placing the stop loss here is too far. It's very, very far. I think most of you guys can agree with me that if you're going to place our stop loss here, it's going to be too far. Assuming that we get a signal here, when it comes to our stop loss, I'm just going to, our TP1 is going to help me set my stop loss. So we're going to go long, assuming that we get a signal here, TP1 here. I should be in a position to cover the risk that I was exposed to, for example here. So this gives me my stop loss. I hope you understand this. So at TP1, it becomes a risk-free trade. We move our stop loss to entry here, and our stop loss is going to be here. So our stop loss, if this moves well, will be 48,580. But like what I said, we're still waiting for confirmation. We are still waiting for confirmation. Don't jump into this trade. We are still waiting for confirmation. So we're waiting for the current 30-minute candle to close, and also the H1. We'll check how these candlesticks are forming. Then we can pick a trade. Guys, what do you think about this analysis? So we're currently looking at VIX75. Thank you so much. Let me go and check on the charts. So we have Joshua A. Joshua, where are you watching us from? Thank you so much for your support. Joshua is saying he's on YouTube. He's saying face to watch and like. Thank you so much, Joshua, for your support. Juju, He's saying always on point. Thank you so much, guys. So Juju is also on YouTube. Then let's go on TikTok. On TikTok, we have Rosie, Josie, Shailene, Hope, Openle, Opele, or Openle. How do you pronounce your name? Openle, Openle. Bacchus is also has joined us. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. Make sure you tap on the screen so that we have a lot of what likes. And if you're also watching us on TikTok, don't forget to also send us some gifts. TV Home and Lane is saying it's hi bro, it's Norman from Zimbabwe. Mr. Norman, how are you? Thank you so much for your support. Hopefully, if all goes well, I'll be visiting Zimbabwe in December. I'll be in Zimbabwe in December. So hopefully I'll get an opportunity to meet and we can talk, Mr. Norman. Okay, let's look at what is taking place here. What's happening? It's the network. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here, guys. Let's discuss. Hello, everyone. Peter's the man. Peters is always there. He's our loyal subscriber. He's always there when we go live. Thank you so much, Mr. Peters the man, for joining us today. So we are looking at VIX75. So I've given you guys my analysis on VIX75. And yesterday, so before we go to the next asset, yesterday, we also gave some signals. We want to check those signals before we can start looking at other stuff. But don't forget to visit our website, like what I mentioned. Visit our website, www.dcfxtrading.com. There is a massive discount, up to 50% discount on our products, our trading robots, our EAs, our trading strategies. It's on discount. So take this advantage, guys. This is the last promotion that we're gonna have in 2025. The next one will be next year, probably during Easter or in February. I'm not sure when. So take this advantage, guys, and buy those trading tools that you have been yearning for. So here, so this is our website, www.dcfx. Let me just write it down on TikTok and also on Facebook. On YouTube, guys, let me first write it on YouTube, www.dcfxtrading.com. So that's our website. Visit this website, guys. There is a massive discount, up to 50% discount on some products. So some are 40, some are 60, some are 30% discount. So this is www.dcfxtrading.com. So that's our website. So visit that website, guys, and grab a copy. Let me just put the link here so that you guys can also join, those who are watching us on TikTok. So it's www.dcfxtrading.com. That's our website. Let me just pin it so that you can let me just pin it so that you can also see it clearly. Okay, enough with this. Let's go back to our analysis. We are waiting for this hourly candle to close. We gave a signal in volatility 50. There was someone who was on TikTok, was it on TikTok, who asked for the analysis on VIX 50. So we analyzed and we gave a signal, and guys, I'm happy. Like what we talked about, I think it was around this particular area here. It was around here. Then I said price is going to move and hit this particular zone, and it's gonna drop and come here. Then when price reaches this particular zone, there are two possibilities. Price can reverse at this particular level, or it can drop to this demand zone. But I'm going for this particular zone. I think it's very strong, and price is going to reverse and move upwards. So the first and the second move is already okay. We said price was supposed to push upwards and reach this particular level here, where we have a resistance, and we can see it's strong on the H1. Imagine this is on the H8. Let's go on the H4. Imagine how big this candle is. We can see a strong bearish candle here, a strong bearish candle indicating that price is now ready to move downwards. So this was correct. And in our VIP community, we gave a signal. I think it was around this particular area here. Then price pushed a little bit, and then now we are in massive profit. So you're also free to join our VIP group, where we also analyze and give these analyses on a daily basis. So we gave this signal yesterday, and our VIP community are in massive profit. Okay, so that's an analysis that we gave yesterday. And we are already in profit. And which other asset did we talk about? Okay, we also talked about Boom 1000. We talked about Boom 1000. Let's look at what is taking place in Boom 1000. Okay, it was on H1. Okay, in Boom 1000, price was on this key zone. I want to show you a secret when it comes to Boom. Okay, in Boom 1000, we said there were two possibilities. Price was likely going to break and return to this particular zone, but that didn't happen. What happened was this: price reversed from this particular area here, and then it hit this particular zone. But I want to show you something when it comes to Boom 1000. Okay, booming crash in particular, it normally uses what we call trend continuation, support and resistance. Even when it comes to spikes, especially when it's trending, the market has to be trending. That's the first condition. It has to be trending. And in most cases, when the market is trending, it will take this form. It will, okay, like for example, it's dropping down. It will make a lower low, then make a lower high, then a lower low again. So what you have to do when it comes to booming crash, it will come back to the previous lower low here. And that's when you can get an entry and you can join the trend. So what I'm trying to say is this: if you have an area that was previously used as a support, if you even on 1 minute time frame, what I'm telling you guys, you know, when it comes to price action, they say the market is fractal, meaning that whatever that you can analyze on higher time frame can also be implemented on lower time frame. So what I'm talking about here can be implemented in any time frame. So you would see that if the market is trending, this support, when it's broken, would then be used as a resistance. So that's one way that you can use this one. It's called trend continuation, support and resistance, where a support is turned into a resistance. If you can use this, if you are struggling in booming crash, use this. No matter if you're catching spikes, you're scalping. I think that's one thing that makes a lot of traders lose a lot of money when it comes to trading booming crash. It's very, very profitable. So if you want to make money in booming crash, look for a market that is trending. Let me give you a secret. Is it a secret? Check if the market is trending. Is it a trending market? That's the first question that you ask yourself. Then the next question is this: use higher time frames. Most of you guys, you lose money in booming crash because you only trade on 1 minute time frame. So if you want to make money, use it on higher time frame. Okay. Then use trend continuation, support and resistance. Use your support and resistance. You'll see if you use this structure, you will be in a position to make a lot of money. So make sure that the market is trending. Use it on higher time frame and use support and resistance. I'm telling you, if you can do this trading booming crash, it's one of the easiest markets to trade, but you'll see that a lot of people lose money. Why? Because they focus on what? On 1 minute time frame. Okay, if this is true, where was this used? do we have a scenario where this what we're talking about was used? Okay, we have an example here. You see price dropped, went up, then dropped again, and then it retained. Here you're going to get an entry. Let me just go to the 15-minute time frame and show you guys what I mean. I want to show you a secret that works when it comes to booming crash. You see? Perfect. You see? Price pushed upwards, indicating that this was a support, and then it was broken. And what happened? Price returned to the same area, and then you're going to sell at this particular level here. So that's another way that you can trade booming crash. The easiest way, making sure that the price is trending. Identify an area where the price is struggled to pass, like here. Just wait for the price to break this level. When it returns again, you sell. Simple as that. You see here, we're going to get an entry. Place your stop loss here. Stop loss is here. Then you enter here. Then you target a 1s2, then you're out. You will make a lot of money just by doing that. So we're going to enter here. Our stop loss is here. We target a 1s2. You see, this was massive. It was massive. 1:2. You see, my network is very bad. I'm really sorry, guys. Okay, so that's the easiest way to trade booming crash. So try it, and you thank me later. You thank me later. Okay. Okay, which asset did we look? Did we analyze yesterday? We also looked at was it step 100, which is the original step index. We analyzed it at H4. So let's look at step 100. So if you visit our website, you'll see that